A group of women who risked imprisonment to collect 1 million signatures on the streets of Iran have received an award normally reserved for those campaigning in war zones. They went onto the streets in Iran for a petition demanding greater women's rights, and now they have received the Politkovakaya Award for courage, presented in memory of the campaigning Russian journalist who was murdered 3 years ago in Moscow. Jagol has been looking back on their campaign and meeting one of their leaders.
This prize is an important recognition of the struggle of Iranian women to achieve equality. Today the world hears our voice as we cry out for justice. This prize belongs to all Iranians who strive for women's equality of rights. Iranian women have demanded equality for over 100 years. Yet the laws continue to discriminate against them.
On behalf of thousands of Iranian women who campaigned to collect 1 million signatures, Leila Ali-Karemi, herself a human rights lawyer, received the award.
Women's life is worth half of a man's life in terms of compensation, known as blood money. A woman cannot marry non-Muslim man, and an Iranian woman cannot marry a foreigner man. These are some examples of inequalities that exist in our legal system.
Unlike in many countries in the Middle East, Iranian women haven't crumbled under the draconian rules imposed by a misogynistic regime.
More than 65% of university students are girls. They are educated, they are active in public life, they are working as lawyers, as teachers, as a taxi driver. We do have women in all public life in Iranian society, and these laws are not suitable, are not compatible with our situation in Iran.
Collecting the signatures has brought considerable danger to the women at the center of the campaign.
They have been sort of under constant attack by the government. One of the most recent examples is one of the most wonderful of the women activists, Ms. Shadiye Sadr, who was abducted and beaten and taken to the infamous Evin prison. Just the way you look, the way you walk down the street becomes a threat to the regime. It becomes a statement in terms of the failure of the regime to achieve its ideals in terms of what it had started to. And what they're fighting is not against the religion. It is not against Islam. What they're fighting is for freedom of choice.
The Politkovakaya Award is normally given to women campaigning in war zones. But in the case of the Iranian women, it was felt the dangers they faced were equally challenging. Jagol, BBC News.